minute song. It was actually a poem that was written by Bernard Hahn. We got permission from his family to create a song from it. I gave it to Brenton Wilcox, who lives in Glencoe. He studies music at Fanshawe. And so he created this folk song from the poem. And yeah, it's just a wonderful piece. So that'll be the first 5 minutes. And then after that, we're going to have a story from the perspective of Mel Goff. And Kent May is going to describe that a little bit. And then after the Mel Goff story, we will go straight into our silent film called The Motor Bandits. But here we have Kent May, who's going to describe his Mel Goff story.
Thank you, Angie. Mel Goff. Mel Goff from Melbourne. He was born in 1912, and as a 9-year-old boy, he witnessed the aftermath of the great Melbourne bank robbery. Melbourne, the town, is very lucky to have Mel Goff in its history because he was known far and wide about the community as a raconteur and a storyteller. Mel lived from 1912 until 2004. In his varied career, he had a transport business. He was a school bus driver, an insurance. He ran an insurance business out of the front of his house, and he also was into harness racing, as well as contributing to the construction of the baseball diamond in town. I'm very pleased to know of Mel Goff. He knew how to enjoy life. He was always up for a good story. When he told his stories, he'd sort of gaze out the window. I think in his later years, he was at the Bobbier Rest Home in Dutton, and he had a wheelchair or electric wheelchair, and if you went in to visit him, he would strategically situate it so you couldn't get out. And then he had you, and he'd sort of look out the window. And as he was talking, it was like he could see the scene right before his eyes. And he would describe in detail the events, the people he knew in the history of his community. We are very lucky tonight to have his daughters, Diane and Marilyn, with us. Diane McCallum, I might add, helped me tremendously in the research of her father's life and wrote the script. And a very fine script it is, and I really enjoyed the journey because I got to know Mel Goff better, and what I took away from it was, when I am his age, I hope I can face life with a smile and dry humor like he did. So I think without any, and just one other thing, if you want to honor him, have some chocolate rosebuds and some cashew nuts. He just loved them. His daughters always brought them to him at the nursing home. So I think here's Mel. He has passed the stories to his children, and his children are passing them to our generation, and our generation has passed it to the next generation coming up, and they have made a film which we're going to enjoy here tonight. And thus, Mel Goff, his presence, his influence is very much with us tonight. So without further ado, I'll hand the mic back to Angie, and I hope you enjoy the film.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I had asked my teacher if I could be excused to use the washroom. They were located out at the back of the school. I was running towards the building when I heard the first shots. At first I thought it was gunfire, but then I thought it could be fireworks. So I took off running in the direction of the noise, up Peter Street, to the town line, past the Spangenberg house, and up the street to the highway. As I was running up the street, I remember Jack Little grabbed me. He put me behind a big tree at the main intersection. He told me to stay put. The bank was being robbed. Jack ran the bakery next to Campbell's garage, where Warren Davidson had his barber shop. I looked around the tree, and I could see a group of men tying Sidney Morrell to a telephone pole. Further up the street, I could see Mr. Thieger. He was quite a sharpshooter. He took aim and fired. His accurate shooting removed two of Slim's fingers on the very hand, the same hand that was carrying the bag of money. Slim returned fire. He might have ran out of ammunition because he quickly threw up his hands